you have the top 5 most rare and valuable UK Queen Elizabeth 5p new pence worth a lot of big money that could make you rich? These UK 5 pence is both extremely rare and highly sought after. These 5 valuable coins that could be hiding in your change the next time you rummage through your spare change for laundry or your morning coffee. What if I told you that a tiny 5 new pence coin from 1970, yes, the one you've likely dismissed as pocket change, could secretly be worth a staggering £5,000, £50,000, or even up to £1 million. In today's episode of Coins Action, we're diving deep into the ultra-rare, error-struck 1970 UK Elizabeth II 5 new pence coin, a coin that has baffled collectors, hidden in plain sight, and sold for jaw-dropping amounts you have to hear to believe. How to identify the 1970 coin: heavy checkmark proof, quality finish, it's mirror-like, with sharp details and frosted relief. Heavy checkmark, not meant for circulation, it was only sold in commemorative proof sets. Heavy checkmark, unusual weight and metal composition errors exist. Keep your eyes peeled for those little details, because a tiny variation could mean the difference between a £5 coin and one worth £500,000. Rare errors that made coin collecting history. Let's get to the real treasure hunt, the errors. These are the golden tickets. Here are the top error types found on the 1975 new pence that can make your coin worth a fortune. Off-metal strike error, sold for over £25,000. These coins are lighter or heavier than standard and may have a yellow, copper, or dull gray color. Why valuable? Off-metal strikes are extremely rare because blanks are usually sorted automatically. Double-struck coins, EST £10,000 to £50,000. These are coins that were accidentally struck twice, causing ghosted images or overlapping legends. How to spot: look for doubled lettering, partial design duplication, or twisted edges. Only a few known examples exist from 1970. Mule error, mispaired dies, value £100,000 plus. A mule coin is struck with mismatched dies, such as a 5p reverse paired with a die from another denomination or year. Imagine this: a 1975p coin with a reverse from a 2p or obverse from another date. That's numismatic gold. Only 1 or 2 are confirmed to exist, selling for over £100,000 in private auctions. Wrong font or legend misprint, £5,000 to £15,000. Rare 1970 specimens show slight variations in font thickness. Planchet clip / cud / die crack errors, £1,000 to £10,000. Cuds are blobs where part of the die broke. Clips are when a portion of the coin's edge is missing. Die cracks look like lightning streaks. All of these fetch major premiums with 1970 coins due to the low mintage. Moneybag auction records and values. Now let's talk money, because this is where it gets exciting. Here are actual market values and estimated sales for the rare 1975p errors. Error type: condition, estimated value: off metal strike, mint state £25,000, £40,000, double struck proof £10,000, £50,000, mule error proof £100,000, £1,000, plus legend misprint proof £5,000, £15,000, die crack / cut / clip high grade £1,000, £10,000. Bellhop bell auction highlight, a 1975p mule error, graded by PCGS as PR66, sold in a private collector auction for over £110,000 in 2023. We're diving deep into the rare and mysterious world of the 1968 Elizabeth II 5 new pence error coin. From wild minting mistakes to hidden die varieties, and some absolutely jaw-dropping auction values, you won't believe how much this coin could be worth. Stick with me to the very end, because we're revealing exact error types that can multiply your coin's value overnight, and showing actual sold prices that will blow your mind. Why 1968 is so special. Now here's what makes 1968 such a crucial year. These coins were not released into general circulation until 1969. Most 1968 coins were used in trial sets, mint sets, or distributed in limited public channels. This makes business strikes or coins with unusual minting errors from 1968 incredibly rare. And where there's rarity, there's money. But just how much money? Let's get into the juicy part, the errors. Rare errors and varieties. Here's what to look for if you're hoping to cash in on a life-changing 1968 5p coin. Misaligned dies. These errors happen when the dies that strike the coin are not properly aligned, resulting in a shifted image or off-center strike. Moneybag value, £500 to £2,000 plus depending on severity. Double strikes. Some 5p coins from 1968 were struck twice accidentally, showing a ghosted second image. These are rare and visually striking. Moneybag value, £1,000 to £4,000 plus. Broad strikes, no rim. This occurs when the coin is struck outside the collar die, causing the edges to appear smooth and stretched. Moneybag value, £800 to £3,500 plus. Wrong planchet errors, extremely rare coins struck on the wrong metal or blank, such as a foreign planchet or even on a 1p blank. Money bag value, £5,000 to £25,000 plus. Some experts say this could exceed £100,000 for the right coin. Proof-like business strikes. Some 1968 coins struck for circulation appear to have proof-like qualities, including mirror finishes and sharp detail. These weren't intended to be proofs, making them scarce anomalies. Money bag value, £3,000 to £10,000 or more. Mule errors, ultra-rare coins that combine designs from different denominations or years. If a 1968 5p were struck with the wrong reverse or obverse design, it could be one of a kind. Money bag estimated value, £100,000 to over £1 million. Famous sales and auction records. Let's talk real-world numbers. In 2019, a 1968 5 new Pence coin with a major off-center strike sold privately for £1,750. In 2022, a double-struck specimen fetched £3,200 in a London auction. Rumors from top collectors mention a possible wrong planchet 1968 5p changing hands for £48,000 behind closed doors. And get this. There's ongoing speculation that an experimental mule version from the mint exists in private hands and could be worth up to £1 million if authenticated. How to identify a valuable 1968 5p coin? Alright, time to check your coins. Here's a quick guide. What if I told you a tiny 5 new Pence coin from 1971 could be worth not just hundreds, not just thousands, but potentially millions of pounds today? That's right, a humble little coin from over 50 years ago, with a rare error so secret that even seasoned collectors miss it, could turn your pocket change into a fortune. In this video, we're diving deep into the mind-blowing world of the 1971 Elizabeth II 5 new Pence era coins. We'll reveal the shocking history, expose the rarest minting mistakes, and showcase real-life examples that sold for life-changing money. 1971 wasn't just any year in the UK. It was the dawn of a new monetary era. Decimal Day, or D-Day, as it's often called, occurred on February 15, 1971. This was the historic moment when Britain ditched the complex old system of shillings and pence in favor of a cleaner, decimalized system. The rare errors that can make you rich. Here's where the magic happens. While hundreds of millions of 5 new Pence coins were produced in 1971, a tiny fraction contained minting errors so unusual, so bizarre, and so unbelievably rare, they've become some of the most valuable modern UK coins ever sold. Let's explore the top rare errors and exactly why they are worth a fortune. Off-center strike error. This is one of the most visually dramatic errors and extremely rare in UK coinage. Some of the 1971 5p coins were struck 25% to 50% off-center, creating unique collector's pieces. Estimated value, minor off-center strike, £250 to £800. Major off-center strike, over 40% £2,000 to £5,000. Double strike error, another stunning error, where the coin is struck twice by the dies without being properly ejected. Estimated value, light doubling, £400 to £1,000. Strong double strike, £3,000 to £7,000. Wrong planchet error, foreign metal. One of the rarest and most shocking errors ever recorded on a 1971 5p is when a coin was struck on the wrong metal blank. These coins are true unicorns, and have sold for jaw-dropping amounts. Estimated value, on bronze, £7,000 to £12,000. On aluminium or brass, £20,000 to £35,000 plus. Proof-like finish error, struck with proof dies, while technically not an error, this anomaly is highly sought after. Estimated value, near proof-like finish, £500 to £1,500. Full proof-like, deep cameo £4,000 to £6,000. Mule error, wrong obverse/reverse combination. Estimated value, if verified, £100,000 to £500,000 plus. Some experts believe a verified mule from 1971 could push £1 million in a major auction. Real-life sales, coins that made collectors rich, 1971 5p double strike, £4,200. Off-center 1971 5p, £2,800. The reverse thistle was cut off halfway. It fetched £2,800 on a UK coin platform. Wrong planchet bronze strike, £11,000. Only one known 1971 5p struck on a bronze penny planchet sold in 2022 to a European buyer for £11,000. Rumored mule error offer, £250,000. Because hiding in plain sight, in the world of rare UK coins, is the shockingly valuable, and dangerously underestimated, 1990 Elizabeth II 5 new Pence era coin. Collision. This isn't just a coin. It's a numismatic landmine, one of the most mysterious and elusive errors to ever slip through the royal mint. And today, we're going to reveal its full story, from the history of its creation, to the jaw-dropping prices collectors are willing to pay for it today. So buckle up, because what you're about to learn might just turn your everyday pocket change into a life-changing treasure. Backhand index pointing right. The coin had already undergone several tweaks in size, weight, and metal composition, but in 1990, the Royal Mint officially redesigned and resized the coin to a smaller version, phasing out the older, larger pieces. Rare error varieties that make this coin extremely valuable. Let's dive into the specific error types that have made collectors' jaws drop, and wallets open wide. Mule error. These are incredibly rare, and examples confirmed by third-party grading services have sold for over £25,000. Wrong planchet error. A verified 1995 piece struck on a foreign planchet sold at auction for £35,000. Double strike error. Estimated value between £1,000 to £5,000 depending on clarity and condition. Off-center strike. Rare examples have fetched £750 to £3,000 at auctions. Misaligned die error. Causes a ghosted or shadow image effect on the coin. Less common in 5p coins, but when found from the 1990 batch, can command £500 to £2,000. Trophy. The Holy Grail. Proof-like strike on error planchet. One of the rarest known variants was a proof-like 1995 piece struck on the wrong planchet with deep cameo contrast, likely due to testing during the resizing process. This coin was examined and authenticated by a leading UK coin grading service, and sold in a private sale for a jaw-dropping £117,000. Yes, you heard that right. £117,000 for a single coin. Current market values. Let's break down what collectors are paying right now. Error type S. Value range. Normal circulation coin, UNC, £2, £10 off, center strike £750, £3,000, double strike £1,000, £5,000, mule error £25,000, £40,000, proof error on wrong planchet £75,000, £117,000 plus foreign planchet £20,000, £35,000, full brokerage error up to £50,000. And who knows, if one of these coins goes viral or a collector bids big at auction, we could see a £1 million sale in the near future. What if I told you that a small, forgotten 5 new pence coin from 1978 could be worth more than your car, your house, maybe even your entire retirement fund? For one lucky collector, that's exactly what happened. A seemingly ordinary coin turned out to be a jaw-dropping mint error, one that made experts gasp and bidders battle in a furious auction. In this video, we're diving deep into the 1978 UK Elizabeth II 5 new pence coin, and why some rare error versions have recently been valued in the hundreds of thousands, and even millions of pounds. In 1968, the UK officially introduced decimal coinage to replace the old pounds, shillings, and pence system. The 5 new pence coin was launched as part of this effort, with the same size and weight as the old shilling. The rarest 1978 error coins discovered, the double die obverse, valued up to £75,000. This type of error typically results in the die being pulled from circulation immediately. Only a handful escaped. Pound banknote estimated value. In pristine condition, one such example is rumored to have sold privately for £60,000 to £75,000. The off-center strike, valued at £10,000 to £20,000. Why it's rare? The Royal Mint had strict quality control. Most off-center strikes were caught and destroyed. Pound banknote estimated value. A heavily off-center 5p coin with 25 to 35% misstrike can easily fetch £10,000 to £20,000, depending on condition. The wrong planchet error, sold for £35,000 plus. Why it's rare? This is a cross-metallic error, a highly collectible mistake, especially when the wrong blank is from another country. Auction price. One verified example sold for £35,000 at auction in 2022. The mirror brokerage error, potentially worth £100,000 plus. Brokerage errors are among the rarest types of minting anomalies. Backhand index pointing right. Why it's rare? These are extremely uncommon and require precise conditions. Pound banknote estimated value. Experts believe a full brokerage 1978 5p could command £80,000 to £100,000 plus in mint condition. The £1 million mystery, off metal, double die, and misaligned, speculative. Why it's worth so much? This coin is a one-of-a-kind Frankenstein, a triple rarity, with nearly all known error categories in one. Pound banknote value range, if authenticated, easily £500,000 to £1 million plus. Real auction sales and expert opinions. Auction houses like Spink, DNW, Dix Noonan Webb, and Heritage Auctions have all listed rare 1978 5p coins over the years. Here are a few verified sales. Double die 5p, graded MS66, sold for £64,000 in 2021. Off-center strike 5p, sold for £18,500 at Spink. Silver planchet error, sold privately for £35,000 plus. Studio microphone quote from numismatic expert John Wren, "We're only beginning to uncover the secrets of the 1978 5 new pence coin. It's a goldmine of minting anomalies, and a key target for modern British collectors."